Hi everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to play round 5 of a competitive modern league with blue-red through the breach. Before I get started, I just want to take 1 second to plug my other YouTube channel. It's about photography, landscape photography. I'm going to put a link in the upper right hand corner of the screen, and that's it. Okay, so looks like we are on the draw, and this hand is a mulligan. It's got it, well, if we knew what we were playing, we could potentially keep it against a certain deck, but it just kind of doesn't do anything till turn 3, and what if it's a matchup where Blood Moon isn't even good, then it's a terrible hand, so we got a mulligan. Just something like a hand that has generically better things like this one. I'm going to bottom that. I mean, I just have no way to know if Blood Moon is going to be good in this matchup, and I probably just want a third land more than I just want like the random shot at Blood Moon. So I'm assuming we're going to see like a creature come out or hand disruption spell. Okay, that thing, that deck. Blood Moon might have been okay against them. I'm not sure what their mana base ends up looking like. Since he didn't ramp on turn 1, I'm just going to lead on Island and plan to Spell Snare what he does on turn 2. Anything he plays at 2, I'll counter. Voice would be great. That, yeah, obviously I'm going to counter that. It's a combo piece. I'll play this. Now, hopefully he'll, not hopefully, but I want him to play something that I think we're probably, well, let's see what he plays. Because I want to bolt this so that we can actually get value out of that Electrolyze. Yeah, I'm going to bolt this. He's going to sack it and scry something. Eternal Witness is going to get back, I guess, either... Oh, that was really stupid. Why'd I do that then? I can just get back this Viscera Seer. Retard mode. Oops. Alright, well. I'm going to blame that on this cold that I have. Alright, so now we don't have to worry about the... Alright, I'm going to electrolyze both these things, and he's just going to scry a bunch, and we're just going to get this stupid mistake out of here. We don't draw a card off electrolyze, we just kind of like mess this whole plan up. Just left a card on top. I'm gonna shock because I might want to. I want to opt. I might want to like snap, snare, or snap, bolt, and opt. Collected Company is what I'm worried about. I'd love to have a cryptic command for that, and it looks like. All right, I'm gonna opt. It looks like that's kind of what we're up against. I'm gonna put that on top. Not sure how great it is. It can counter the Collected Company once, but then you can untap and Collected Company. I guess there's a chance we, for 1. So it's Court of Calling. What does he get for 1? Oh no, I'm just gonna remand it. Make him do things on his turn, I guess. Oh, I guess we know he has a Vizier of Remedies, right? Kitchen Finks, okay. And a bird. Alright. No, we countered that. Guess we know. So he has a Court of Calling in his deck. We know that. I guess Viscera Seer is one of the combo elements. Maybe that's what he was courting for. I can't get hit for this forever. I'd like to find a Lightning Bolt. This I think I just want to counter draw. Alright, that's a good one. I mean, if you have a collected company or court, yeah, it's like, you can't really do anything about that. I think what I want to do is when he attacks with this, I think the plan we have to be on from a control standpoint is we have to potentially like counter one of a combo piece if it comes down. So I'm not really prepared to... I'm going to assume that he doesn't have the other combo piece in his hand. And I'm not really prepared to... I think what I want to do is just snap Cryptic this. And I think I need to... I think I just want to snap counter draw. Block the Kitchen Finks and then try to clear everything else up. If I let him resolve this, though, he just gets more power, then I still have to fight over whatever he gets. And if he has like the combo piece in his hand and this is the bait, then he just kind of has all the things and I can't do anything about it anyway. So... The plan is to block the Kitchen Finks, get a counter on it, and then clean up some of this mess with the... actually, he should have attacked. Well, if his plan is to attack, he gets this Exalted trigger, which I forgot about. And so that means that our Snapcaster Mage is not going to be able to effectively put a counter, or to put a -1/-1 counter on the Kitchen Finks. Alright, so we just had another Eternal Witness. Can he chord for 2? Yeah, I guess he can. This is a chord for 2, right? So now he gets a Vizier of Remedies. And he makes infinite mana. I guess it just depends on what he has in his hand. Now I want an F6. Look at the top 3 cards. I think now. Yeah, now I'm. That's the combo. Okay, might have stumbled this game somewhere. I think that this matchup should be pretty reasonable. I don't think Platinum Imperium is as good here. Okay, so this is what we want. We obviously want the Great Removal, and I think we want the Dispels for their chords and their and their things, their collected companies. I think Spell Snare is reasonable in the matchup. Blood Moon could be okay. We have a decision to make. Like, we could trim some of the combo if we think we're just going to be... and I think it's reasonable because we are not going to have a choice in the fact that we have to be a control deck in the beginning. Because we don't combo till turn 5. And I think it's okay to slow down our combo in favor of cards that we want more of. If we're going to do that, I don't think Remand is the greatest in this matchup. It's okay, but the fact that they could like just collected company, you could Remand it and they collected company again, makes me not feel as good about it. In fact, maybe I just want to board them all but one out. Blood Moon, I think it seems fine. I think they have a lot of color requirements, and if you can kill their dudes, it could kind of lock them out. And then I like this for the late game if it comes to that. Disdainful Stroke could also be pretty good. Maybe it's better than the Remand, because this, yeah, I'm gonna do that because what I'm really looking for is hard counters for collected companies. And hard counters for that other one, Court of Calling. Man, I feel like I'm almost getting a fever or something. It's been like the worst week. Yeah, I do want to play first. This hand is kind of crap. It's actually great. If we had 2 lands, I would totally keep this. But the problem is, like, and we even trimmed on the combo and still drew these pieces. Yeah, I have to mulligan this. I just can't keep a 1-lander. This is better. This is better. We have early interaction to slow him down. I'm going to keep that too. Oh, that's my wife. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm back. I would like more removal than this, but I'm just gonna take what I have. I have like 2 pieces of interaction and then a do nothing. Question now is, do I think I do. I think if my opponent plays a bird, yeah, I think I just Steam Vents and Bolt that. Because I don't have a lot going on. I'm sort of kind of having to depend on this Blood Moon to like be my interaction. Opponent Wisey got a basic land. See, so now our hand's kind of like crap. At least next time we get to Blood Moon, but this 1 forest lets them cast a lot of important things. I guess what they won't get from a combo standpoint now is access to white mana. So I'm going to go ahead and Blood Moon. We drew another land, which is also bad. Could just collected company this turn. Yeah. Alright, so I think things are not... Maybe... I don't know if we had enough stuff to take out here. Savage is a great draw. Alright, so I think we know our plan. Bottom, top, play this thing. And we literally have nothing. I don't know that there's much value in actually playing this other Blood Moon. So what I'm actually going to do is just pass and just sort of bluffing. And the reason is I want our opponent to at least, like, if we can untap next turn, we're in good shape. But if our opponent's like, maybe if he sees that we tap out and he thinks there's a clear plan to do something, I don't want to like somehow die. Alright, so this is going to be one of those days where the Emrakul does not kill them, just puts them severely down on resources. So they have some decisions to make. Come on! This would be a lot better if we would stop drawing literally all the lands. Electrolyze would be a nice draw. Dispel would be a nice draw. Cryptic Command would be a great draw. Do I opt now? I think so. It's going to be a land. That's just like the... Okay, go to the bottom. I'm assuming I just bolt this combo piece. It already has a thing on it. See, how do I bolt this just because he can't, so he can't make the mana? Because this is... He gets to make 3 mana next turn. And Collected Company, I think. But then he could also just go land Company probably pretty easily. I'm not sure. Or maybe I just sit on this bolt. I think I can pass. I don't think I have to use the bolt at this exact second. Because he'd have to... He's going to have this Collected Company, but he has to remove a counter to combo us with... Unless he... I guess he has the infinite mana portion of the combo relatively easily. He may also not want to Collected Company while we have mana up. We got to find a way to deal with these creatures. Alright, so there's an answer to that. That makes things a little bit easier. I think we just want to kill the Kitchen Finks. I think I can just pass. Gonna bolt the Kitchen Finks here. Need to find another removal spell. For the love of everything. I'm not watching how many lands we're drawing, but it feels like a lot. I mean, we have a lot of nice draws here. I sort of screwed up game one. Why? Yeah, that's... Okay, so now we're seeing sort of minor deck unfamiliarity raise its gross and ugly head. Because now we need to draw like a Sulphur Falls, or I guess any land that isn't an island. We can maybe get out of this. That gets out of it. But now we have this Anger of the Gods that's going to kill our... it's had a lot of card draws. The real question here is, what do we target? I think we still target the Lightning Bolt. And question is, do we go on the offensive with Snapcaster Mage? I think we kind of have to. Hard opponent has 5 cards in hand. I don't think I don't think Snap's gonna get there though. I just don't. I was considering targeting the Dispel, but the problem with targeting the Dispel is if he has something like a Collected Company, he just with the Snapcaster trigger on the stack, it's pretty easy for him to just fire off whatever instant he has. Yep. All right, so I'm going to Bolt the Noble because that gives him access to white mana, but I still just need to draw it. I don't know if I'm going to draw a red source next turn, but I really need to, and we did. But we had to do something with that Bolt anyway. That's a good one. And that's it. We drew another land. Alright, well, unfortunately did not 5-0. Although I think that our matchup against his deck is actually good. I think I just kind of screwed up game 1. Like, I just took some Advil for this fever that I'm getting on. But I'm just making excuses. Let's be honest. What I did was when I bolted that Viscera Seer, I was just like, oh, well, I'm going to kill the Viscera Seer. And I just sort of went into like some kind of autopilot and killed it, not really thinking about what I was doing. And that might have been the thing to punish that whole game, because then I wasn't able to get the value out of Electrolyze that I needed. So I kind of screwed that up. This game, I think I just drew kind of bad. But that's what happens, right? Like, sometimes that happens in Magic, and you can't blame your game law. You can't be like, oh, I'm so unlucky. Like, I have run pretty good this league, and but you're bound to have a game in which you draw a couple of lands. That's why it's important not to do things like I did in game 1, because let's pretend that I hadn't screwed up game 1, and I was able to get a ton of value out of Electrolyze, and I was able to sort of stay ahead that game. Then this game, when I just draw a million lands, it's okay, because that's going to happen. We know that, but I didn't like throw the whole match away by just screwing up game 1. And then game 3, maybe we have another like reasonable game in which he has a reasonable hand. I have a reasonable hand. I still think the deck is sweet. I can definitely see myself playing this again. I'm trying to figure out right now like what kind of rotation I'm going to get on. Am I going to be on a rotation? What am I going to play? Because I do think people enjoy seeing decks other than just Geist, but I think a lot of people are subscribed to this channel because I play a lot of Jeskai, and I also don't want to leave them out. So, not sure what I'm going to play yet next week. Check back on Sunday because I am going to publish a vlog, and I have a really cool announcement. And speaking of Jeskai, if you like Jeskai, you 100% want to see that vlog entry. Thank you very much for watching. Like if you haven't, subscribe if you're not already. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.